really coming back to bite them. So I like that Heretics have the setup.
Okay, like good setup. I mean, I think that's something that we didn't talk about in their last series, or at least their last BO3. It was, you know, you and I talking with a bunch of friends.
A huge amount of what SK want to do is snowball through early skirmishing, try and set ourselves up for success, and already looking for the skirmish.
It's 3 versus 2 as well. On to Kaiser from level 1's good, but Flackett's without him for the time being. Ignite down, he's just dead. Over to Niski as well. No, first blood given over, but Doss is going to get the flash out of Kaiser. He goes over the wall. It's a shame that Doss got it, but nevertheless feels a little bit off here. It's an elastic slingshot that'll have to get him out, but Wonder looking for the flip back. 1Q hits, Ghost lands, slingshot, flash midway. Yankos doesn't get the Bramble smash, but it might not matter, making them kiss for a moment. It's a romantic first date, but Wonder doesn't want to take it to the next step. Irrelevant survives, and that was a flash burnt for a Ghost and a flash from Yankos.
Yeah, both burnt, but still Irrelevant. Won't be able to get that wave crash, so doesn't even opportunity for Wonder to reset for bot lane.
It's so dangerous, especially with concussive blows up against all. It's rough. The dive gets messy, though. Isma's gonna die. It's a double over to Flacket, and he survives. X-Kick now gets teleported on by Perks. They can't finish the job. But diving a Brom as soon as the concussive blows. Trying to trade cross parts of the map as well. Perks is here, but he has a shifting sands available, but he just put a soldier down. Absconded Duck, he has to flash in the end. He's poked out. Isma can't finish the job. Great timing from Isma. The soldier went down, and Perks didn't have a way out.
Pings are going down onto Isma, though. They want to see if they can get on towards Yankos, but bot lane has that push, so should be able to find a get out here.
There's
Maybe
4
not.
members coming down. He's just tagged out, and Flacken and Kaiser are like, no way are we touching that. A free rend. This is messy, messy, messy. My apart want to protect their assets, because look at where the wave state is, slowly pushing up against Team Heretics. The stand behind me there, Doss doesn't get a good dredge line, but flashed on, concussive blows comes in handy again. It's a nice Nature's Grasp out as well, or rather should I say Bramble Smash. Doss pulls in, but Flacket gets his 3rd kill. We continue to fight over this bottom side, and there's no point taking stock if we're just going to flip it around again. Ulti out, Niski almost gets it with the flash. It is abrasive, abusive, unloving, uncaring, divisive. Think of another word, Dagda. Come on, the dictionary's out. Get any further than that. Oh, it's a gold grab. It gets us off this topic and straight into a new one. Perks in, ulti back. Okay, all right. Well, there's the kittens out as well, just showing that they can do it.
I could understand if this was like right before, say, the next Void Grub spawn or something, but like you still have a little bit of time before that, so you should be able to get back here.
Doss has flash. Doss has flash. There's a Zac coming up. I mean, Yankos just invaded after they both missed their ultimates. Team Heretics flash with a depth charge. Here comes the dredge line. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Bop together's good. Irrelevant somehow taken all the way to Asgard. He gets out with a slither of health. Good potion timing. But Yankos died for a play. I don't feel like he should have absconded ducked. A real Azero comes out. Nesquik shows how it's done. That's 3 spoons full already. You get another one.
Not an opportunity for SK to go for things like Riptown or like find picks beforehand.
I mean, where is Yankos when you need him right now? Opposite side of the map, depth charge there. Flacker gets over the wall, but Chains of Corruption going to fly through as well. Absconded Duck, look on the right side, ignore Kaiser, because I just saw Niski destroy Flacket in one smooth move. SK won't let that get another objective. 6 grubs, 2 dragons. Now moving up as a 3-man unit. As Dragon spawns in 2 minutes 30, SK don't have a reason to walk down here. Until now, they see the rest of Team Heretics. Niski's like, okay, I'll take it. Ulti's out, but avoided with a quick little armor guard, but running through. There's a Perks kill. And Team Heretics find themselves someone out in rotation, and the game suddenly gets a little bit easier.
Yeah, well, you're still going to have SK, which are going for the trade, which is, hey, we will take this mid lane tower, which is, I think, what they should have gone for initially. I think Niski could have just sacked bot lane tower, because you can hop in again, even go for a potential tier 2 if you really wanted to. Guarantee that side, Niski in the flank as well. This is such a good setup for SK.
Control Ward doesn't spot out, but at least the lens does. Wonder now zoning off that Zac. Niski takes himself a Nature's Grasp, and the angle is massive. 1 cent out from Wonder, excuse me, Yankos, but it won't matter. Depth charge in the back line as Irrelevant has just been ulted into everyone. Why did Wonder do that? As they bounce up, maybe it turns around. Somehow it turns around. Okay, Wonder, I'm so sorry. It worked out perfectly.
They managed to get access to SK and dismantle them. So much was used to try and gain
built up so much that for Irrelevant to get back there, Flacket has to step up massively. Perks has to be out of position. Maybe now the answer's yeah. Absconded Duck, ulti for ulti. They get flung back and he will slide and glide. Oh, Perks. He must have been watching Michael Jackson videos. The moonwalk backwards gets him to safety. And that is rated here. Dagda, Niski's got a stolen ulti, but already starts out a little bit crazy. He's at 10k. The Baron now hits.
Irrelevant needs to be in a position where he can go on towards the backline, but he's not going to be able to.
Not
Ult
at
comes
all.
across.
Slingshot in. Nature's Grasp is out. It's by the double. Irrelevant jumps in, but Perks in with a depth charge. It's a bouncing flubber, but it might not matter. SK is still getting hit away as Flacken and Perks rejuvenate, rebirth, and give us hope that Team Heretics are not going to be eliminated today. Jumping in once more. It's Perks' day. Long have we waited. This is here. More than activated.
Perks is standing on the shoulders of wonder in these fights, though. Again, key target selection from the K'Sante. Tears Exakick out of the fight, tears the hope from SK, and might just sneak the Baron away right underneath the nose of Niski as well.
It ain't sneaking if he can see it going down in his face. Niski stealing a chain's corruption, but Wonder knocking him back. Perks over the wall. Will send his soldiers out, and Team Heretics, the early game might not... Exactly what Team Heretics is going to do. This is so hard to win out as Slingshot comes out and over the wall, bopped back. Perks says no. No. Irrelevant, you're just going to stay there and die. Doss is going to get tagged down now as well as Wonder comes in from the side. I remember this movie. As another kill to boil through. Doss, no, gets out in the end, but 5 versus 4 with Baron minions bot side. I mean, Team Heretics is just going to look to end, it feels like.
And this is such an incredible showing from Team Heretics. Control from Jankos in the early stages, played the slow game, punished the mistakes from SK, and SK, if Heretics get in here, are 1 game away from elimination.
It's crazy that SK at the start of such a season, now getting doored through the front. Perks with another kill, Wonder's looking for more meat, and Niski tries to flank, but Flacken makes short work of that. Perks running in once again, even without the ulti. It's a comeback in game number 1, but that's all you need for Team Heretic fans to be excited for game 2.
Heretics looking good in this one. The fact that you're able to get control of the bot side, major botch on the dive from SK, giving some early advantages there.
True.
And they can try and run this one through, but we're going to toss it over to a quick break and then we're back with the analyst desk to break that one down.
Rakan, but it's a really great pick into Maokai, yes, exactly. And that's, I feel like also Varus will get so much more range, and Azir also benefits, as far as I know, from the Milios W, actually as well as Zen, so...
Should be able to finish out his Wolves and actually hit level 5 just as his...
Nice shove. Doss is here. Actually, Perks might be dead or a flash. Which one's it going to be? Stone's out. He doesn't flash. He knows he's gone. With Doss to match the roam. Niski with a perfectly...
Trying to make something happen, but it looks like they're just going to back away.
Maybe see if they can get individual leads, because, yeah, Dragon is gone. Rend helps with that, and Smite as well. Kaiser gets slowed down. Nature's Grasp is out. Kaiser running for his life. Doss goes into the quickness. The fire's out. Jankos is out. Jumps back in. Bait's call from X-Kick, looking for a re-engage. It's a good shove. It's a triple knockup. It's a bouncy castle. Happy 6th birthday party as Perks flies in on top of Niski, and it turns around again. When I get excited for SK, they just end up dying, Dagda. But Irrelevant coming through, might find Wonder. Hyper gets the proc, and Irrelevant now going into Meganar, flies back. This time I'm wrong. This time SK make it work.
This time they find the fight. They find the...
Available. You know what I'm more curious about? I'm curious about what happens. Well, I was going to say bot. Now let's look top. Weaver's wall. Out they go. Ulti through a lot for Perks, but they need to finish the kill. He flashes. He tries to shuffle over. He doesn't execute, Dagda. He does not execute. Instead, executing himself. Jankos popping the ulti's good with the Fate's call out, though. Still, Team Heretics has absorbed a lot of damage. There's a fire out. Niski getting jumped on. Oh, no. It's not going well as they bring everyone into melee range. X-Kick running through. Needs to clean it up, though. Never mind. Niski finds a kill. SK still on top. And these fights have been like a bipolar event for me, Dagda. What is going on?
I mean, Heretics, the second they leave top was just unfortunate. SK decided that was their moment to fully collapse on towards Niski in the top lane. Perks stepped too far away from the turret and he ends up falling, and SK now off the fight. They'll get the Baron as well.
Niski should have died, did not. Irrelevant came in and blew him apart. And SK now with the Baron. This game through.
SK with the push in mid now will need you move over towards top side. You've still got Irrelevant pushing mid. Dragon will go towards Heretics, but it feels like it's, you know, slightly putting the stopper right to the bathtub. This game is still slowly sinking away from them, and SK, they got the push on top. They're going to get the inhibitor. They're going to be able to rotate back towards mid. Perks May find Relevant.
Okay, but it's up to Jankos as the flash comes through. Relevant gets a blast cone and he's running for his life. He'll actually just get out. The rest of his team there. And so they committed for that. They did deny the Dragon Soul, but losing top side completely, losing mid inner two.
Force this one back. You can see 3, 2, 1, and just as the wave hits. So
Weaver's Wall onto Jankos. Jankos with the ulti available, but holds off for the longest time. There it is now, finally. Means the poke doesn't mean anything unless to push him away, which they've done so to SK. Inner turret goes down. Now it's onto the base. As you can see, Inner's in the top side. Super minions are crashing in every which way. And this is not much they can do. There's the Weaver's Wall again. Zones off mid. Wonder almost gets caught between it. And now SK is a 4-stacker going to push through, but Chains of Corruption lands onto X-Kick. They're trying to save his life, but Wonder's in again, and X-Kick's down. How is he dead? Team Heretics defending their bases. Isma's off to the left. Jankos almost dies to the right. Perks now free-firing away as Irrelevant gets poked out, but man, Wonder's how quickly without the Callista, right? Also, no summoners, there's Dragon, split and split. Irrelevant's down here. This is a big Mega Gnar. I mean, he can take on the world right now, but as Baron gets pushed down, Soul's denied.
It's such a big bluff. Irrelevant just showed. So Heretics thought that they were going to commit to the Dragon. Even Perks coming in on the TP.
Yep.
But it's just a massive bluff. SK were like, cool, we don't care if you get Dragon. It's second Dragon for you guys. But we're just going to go straight for the Baron. And Heretics were convinced SK were about to commit onto that fight at the Dragon.
Oh, Jankos just used E. He just used Audacious Charge. Jankos just used his Engage tool. Ulti's now going to come out, but he's in the middle of 5 people. Big mistake. It's from bluff to now mistake that SK find themselves in a 5 versus 4 for 40 seconds. A nice way to end the game.
Wave is already in topside. Inhibitor are going to go down mid. They can collect either of these and escort them in. Heretics trying to push them off of mid lane, but with the Baron buff, it's so difficult to keep these minions off your tower.
Well, another inhibitor going to drop topside in the meanwhile. Baron is up for 2 minutes 15. It's going to be hard defense unless Perks gets the alley-oop, unless Wonder's able to follow through and do the same.
Heretics feeling comfortable to continue to stay here and keep pressure. Top lane super creeps are about to come in though, so that's why Heretics feeling the pressure now.
Nature's Grass comes out. It's ult for ult though as Jankos also pops his. Niski gets poked down. He steps up. Perks sidesteps nicely. Doss also getting poked, but Irrelevant's trying to end the game. Flacket is one to match this while the rest of SK are looking to come through mid. One turret down. Irrelevant's also pushed the minion wave in as the teleport comes
through. Bot lane has been abandoned altogether. Perks just trying to keep it off of that bot lane, but SK, they're going to turn onto Perks.
Weaver's Wall comes through. Perks is just out though. He just walks it out. It's still going. All team return. He goes golden. Jankos sends Isma out. Irrelevant can't end the game. We're still here. Flashes away from the seismic shove. Okay. Perks lost the summoner. And now surely SK can find something, right? Engage. Stops Jankos. Flacket takes damage from Niski. Ow, it burns, he says, as teleport comes in from over the wall. Weaver's Wall now. Jankos on an island. Ulti's out. What are we doing? Where are we going? A shove backwards. Jankos about to die. Poked out. Flashes away. Here comes the Nature's Grasp. Wonder is in Narnia. How did he get here? He just appears out of nowhere. The ghost is popped as well, Dagda.
But he has
I'm
no ult.
losing my mind.
Wonder had no ultimate to get into position, and now Irrelevant's just trying to put pressure on the bot lane tower. He will give some fancy people. He was trying to go down here. Baron is going to be turned on by SK, though. They're going to be happy to trade Irrelevant's life for us.
He's got a shield. He's slowed down. The ulti from Perks. If Irrelevant gets away, Dagda, you are solo casting this, I swear. Into the wall. Perks gets the shutdown.
Heretics just want to try and push out here to make sure that they can't get
Doss.
our SK have less chance to push in, but Irrelevant's up. Doss is in a good
ward.
spot.
Okay, the wall's out. Flacket on the right side of it. Jankos is not. The shove is there. There's the engage. Doss runs in, but Chain of Corruption. Fate's Call saves his life somehow, but Jankos absorbing the damage in his ulti is a great thing. Doss is saved by X-Kick, but a redemption flies out. They're back to full health. They're winning the fight only slightly, but look at SK. They're running.
Heretics, this is where it gets dangerous. Trying to see if they can get vision control in this top
is
side.
Where?
Jankos.
Shove.
No
Jankos, no ult. Oh, he's dead. Jankos is dead. But what does it all mean, Dagda? Now where?
Now you've only got 4 members of Heretics that are up to defend this base, so you've got 30 seconds of Baron buff, but it doesn't matter.
Flackett's by himself, but is he really? He's got Amelia by the side. The fire down. He flashes out. Chains of Corruption. He tries to fight it, but he doesn't for Perks. Flies on in. X-Kick, though. They'll finally do it. I think this is it, Dagda. Perks is dead. SK, it only took 20 minutes, but here we are in front of the base, back again. I don't know who we're calling an ambulance for, but as SK walk forward with their Baron, but excuse me, the rest of it in tow, it's Wonder's defense. Under the Nexus turret, they find warmth, but Kaiser not for long. The all-out splits the difference, but Wonder's by himself. The Nexus exposed. We are going the distance. We are going more than the distance. We've got about 20 kilometers more to go if we go based off that.
We took a wrong turn somewhere along the way, but SK, they managed to close this one out. Heretics made them work. And I have to see now what's going to happen in game number 3, because I have no bloody idea.
No one does. No one does. Ladies and gentlemen, take 5. Come back, and then we get to sort out who's going home and who's... Maybe not the right angle for the way. The crazy thing is, if Perks ever does not have Flash available, that dude is dead. Like, Malphite, Poppy, X-Flash wants to kill. This could be the biggest Chad move ever. If it plays off, the ward is down.
Nobody has smite.
Jankos under threat, shove against the wall. Isma, the rookie, flashes over. Grump almost kills Jankos. Isma now has a Grump. That is
here. Niski, good push on mid, level advantage as well. So Yanko still level 2, gonna try and fight this. Doss spots out Kaiser.
Hex Flash, remember, is there. Isma used everything for the time being. Kaiser flashes in for the dredge line, ignites down as well. Isma might pay for this with his life. Blackens up. Oh no! The gutsy attitude. That's karma immediately for first blood.
On the ward. But I don't know if you can go for this. Yankos will just about be here in time.
Another ward there to spot. Flacked low on mana, but as you said, Yankos here to match. And XP now even as Irrelevant is running down Wonder.
Oh no.
The Team Heretics top laner trying to get out, but he gets killed. Name him Relevant already. It's been so every single day.
The fact that this Malphite is getting the kill on Tanar is not the best of signs for Wonder.
No.
Solo killed last week. Now getting solo killed this week. Perk's already been solo killed once. Does not want to make it twice. As Niski side, it could work out. Wonder will need help though. Irrelevant still has the level 6. I think he's fine.
As you said, the ulti to come through. Irrelevant pops it. Yankos tries to match, but he's just outside of range. Picture in picture, bottom side sees that X kicks in a bit of trouble, but it could be Kaiser gets traded off. Draven's down through. A bit of burn.
Niski has pushed mid, so Perks would either have to drop the wave to come, or they're just going to have to leave Kaiser and Flacket to their own devices. Jankos is running as quickly as he can, but he won't be here in time.
Flacket has the cleanse available. The shove is against Kaiser, flashing forward. They want this Draven to catch him, but it's Isma to pick up the kill. Now Flacket for the turnaround. Ren slows them down, but Jankos doesn't have any power. Niski's coming in off the win. SK have numbers advantage for now.
Just here as the Dragon starters.
At least this time with the Void Grubs, you have the Gnar. So, Heretics for a pick, or will it be Doss to set it up? Look at the movement from X-Kick from Isma. Dredge line connects. They've found the support. What was Doss doing here? He felt so confident, but instead giving a kill over to Flacket in front of the Dragon.
Crash down for the fight, but it meant that Heretics able to punish. And just that little overextension for Doss now shuts down a lot of the power play that SK could have gone for.
Unstoppable force at the top side. Wonder, not again, not again. Irrelevant running out of mana, and Wonder builds the distance. Dragon going down the meantime. It is a smite to secure, but Doss is now back alive. Magnet Storm comes through. Extra-kick flies in, but it's an ulti from Jankos. However, no one from Team Heretics are there. And it's money bag time for X-Kick. Opening what happens here, it looks like top could be the play as Isma is the one showing. But Niski might find this himself as he pops out. The ulti doesn't connect. Kaiser goes over it. Depth charge onto Niski. Maybe an opportunity for Team Heretics as Golden to buy time. It's teleports coming in galore, but Irrelevant lands a 3-man. In the meantime, they kite back, and Niski saves the day. We've got a spiraling despair onto Isma. It kills Niski in the meantime, but Irrelevant, and now Flacket dead. Oh, do the Mr. Krabs up. Extra kick is catching in again. He loves his money.
Plankton is sent to pack in here as Heretics go to base. It's
catch in. It's looking good for SK. That could have been the fight. That knocks out this experienced roster. Oh man.
Well, upgrade them. He's going to be so chill. But for Heretics, they want to see if they can try and change that. He's unspotted. He's
ulti out, all buffered though. Jankos comes in. The smite helps him out a little bit. Flacket and Wonder on the way. The slide and glide. Niski's been targeted. The Sun turret goes up. He's doing good damage. Trying to outplay 1v2. Flacket tanking up. The turret's going to do a lot of damage as he goes Golden Perks. Gets the Severing Bolt, which is an execute. And now going into Fog of War. Team Heretics to keep this series, to keep their chances alive.
Yeah, Niski's going to absolutely rinse this on the Azir, and that's the one that they're really looking for, but keep your eyes on Irrelevant. He's not with the team. They're trying to
engage. He's a little bit early, running through. The Rel comes in from the back end. It's a beautiful ulti, but flying through the whirling depth is even worse. It's Irrelevant. Flies on in! Keep it Smooth, you master of the top lane. He's already picked up a double. He's taken no damage. And while SK, their health bars are burning, they just keep smacking these pros in the face.
And they're not going to stop. They're going to take the Baron as well. Perks is here, trying to get the damage from afar. Dust is low. Maybe you can try and snipe him out, but I just don't think there's very much that you can do in this situation. Blackhead will try and trade it for mid-tower. May get it, but just won't even get it. Nisqy going to make sure he's really good opportunities to zone them away. They're able to separate the front and back line, and there's just nothing you can do.
As a fellow Australian, I know the words are
I know the base is going to be cracked here, and just trying to see what they can do in response.
And they find some kind of comeback. I mean, it's 10k gold deficit. But Team Heretics, they held on long enough in game number 2, but this time SK are not making the same mistakes. Wonder, as you said, in the side lane, objective bounty is there as the whirling death, I think, is flying up to help clear the wave, and it's a thin one at that. Really nice ulti. Wonder's going to take a couple of turret shots. The push ends there, and the inhibitor's now cracked for SK.
Recess coming through, being able to set up exit kick for success. And now they're just a few steps away from being able to close out this game against Heretics, but it's not an easy one.
It's not.
As Heretics pushing forward.
Nisqy took a lot of damage. There's the engage. Nisqy can't be part of the fight, but he has to stand aside as X-Kick runs on back in. Look at the spiraling death. It's Perks who's doing the damage. A big shutdown, but the range finally comes through. X-Kick gets a kill. Nisqy comes over the wall. Perks is out, but why did Nisqy do that? He had flash available too, and the ulti. SK are botching it up, Dagda.
They're taking those steps too far. Nisqy thought he could get the kill and flash back out, but
Completely blind they started off.
It's so dark though. Heretics need to try and spot out where this Malphite is. They need to spot out where Dost is, who has the flash as well. Baron's about to go.
It's gone. Dagda. Isma also made sure work of that. Isma gets engaged. It's irrelevant. Rather, the flip back is great from Nisqy too. Yankos comes in late. The spiraling despair is good, but SK have done it. It's a triple immediately over to exit kick. He finishes it all off. The teleport comes through, and SK will not be making the same mistake.
SK find the fight. They immediately TP to the base. They want to end this now.
Team Heretics are gone. It's a super team into super nothing until spring, but it's SK's journey now, waiting to see what Fnatic can provide. A 2-1 keeps them alive, keeps them going in winter playoffs, and makes that run all the more possible in the lower bracket.
SK will advance further into playoffs, but I have a feeling there's going to be some stern words from Swiffer after that one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, overextensions at times, but still, SK, they pick up the win, and they will keep their, at least for the moment, their dreams alive of pushing forward and picking up a winter win.
I mean, against Fnatic next, it's a bigger task. But Team Heretics, you know, we've had some pretty good games this winter split.